Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, here we go then with this bundle of joy and excitement that has always been Ronaldinho. His career, a thing of legend. But Jim, if you were to name just one game that defines him, it would be...
Well, I think undoubtedly it has to be the away game in Madrid back in 2005. He himself scored 2 second-half goals, but I can never forget the scenes when the home fans started applauding him. The moment when even the worst of enemies had to admire what he did on that night.
It was an extraordinary sight. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, well played, well played. That has not gone well. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Batistuta. And he plays one through. Shot could be on, and the shot! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Ronaldinho. Nice control. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pass somewhat off target.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, no joy this time. Rice. Neymar. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now, can they get him away? Pedri. And they're on him in a flash. It's a searching pass. And he was quick to react. Pedri. Nuno Mendes. It's Pedri. And it's Ronaldinho. Neymar. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, played right into his path. Rijkaard is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Rice. Bellingham aims beyond the defence. And he's opted for the long pass. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
15 minutes till half-time. And this is Ronaldinho. And that was very necessary. And they're back on the ball again. De Jong. And it's Belletti. Applies the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Gusto. Looking for a runner. Floated through. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! There's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
It's a loose ball. Ronaldinho.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bastoni. Van de Ven. Nicely shaped ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look, and it's Bellingham. Great chance! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Manchester United are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. There's the start of the second half. Knocks it into space, and he cuts out the supply. And that pass just didn't quite work. De Jong. And it's Ronaldinho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard gets over and intercepts.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pedri. Can he get it through? Cruyff. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Could move up a gear here.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. Goes for goal! Mbappe! Irrepressible! He's got himself an absolute peach. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Now it's Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. Pedri. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Cruyff. Searching pass he's played there. And this is Batistuta. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Oh, smashing header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. Great vision. Gusto kept aware, And it is reclaimed easily.
Cleared without complication.
Pedri, that has ended up in no man's land. Looking for the run. Oh, Batistuta! Neymar clears. Mbappe threads one in, and that could set him on his way. Van der Ven gets across to intercept that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's... And he's let fly! De Jong. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Baresi. And it's De Jong. This is De Jong. Pedri. And it's Cruyff. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Pedri. That has been cut short. Half an hour gone in the second half. Nuno Mendes. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Bellingham. He's gone for goal! Magnificent! A finish right from the top draw. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 25.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Ronaldinho.
Manchester United blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Nuno Mendes. David Villa. Hazard gets a foot in here. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mendes calmly anticipates. Cruyff. And it's been played through. And he's heaved it away. Now he's got space here. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's clever. And that pass isn't the best. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Bebeto pinches it off him. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. He's not got that quite right. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.